one time on your arch enemy show, I went on. They had me as the
who's my arch enemy?
Yeah, one of your many, Jay Leno. They had me as that.
I can't stand Jay. I know you're on a show, so I know you can't badmouth him, but I just can't stand the constant kiss-ass interviews.
I can't badmouth anybody.
I know.
My point in my career.
You need everyone.
I like to say some wonderful things about Jenny Jones.
Yes.
How odd is it that John is there? That's got to be really bizarre to you.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
So Julia Roberts was on the show, and she really wanted to have sex with me. But I had to work on the script, the introduction, so I couldn't.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah. Well, that was his big thing.
Yeah, he always had a chick who was
Somebody
attracted
wanted
to
to
him.
have sex with him.
Yes, it was Pam Anderson.
Everyone wants him.
Cedric John says Pam Anderson attracted to him.
Yes.
So Jay has you on a couple of times a month, right?
Yeah, so they had me on as like that Korean dictator, and they didn't make me up or anything. And then they got a complaint from an Asian group saying, how come you had an actor and you made him up with squinty eyes and big teeth?
By the way, I just want to say that we didn't mean to offend anybody. We never do. We never want to offend anyone.
Do you ever have any interaction with Jay, or like do you just do the bits?
I never have interactions with anybody on the...
Right.
Yeah, like...
That actor wasn't a gook. That was a Jew. That was a Jew we had.
Yeah, no, not with a kike. He's really a hook-nosed kike.
Here's some trivia about Gilbert. We've had him on so many times. See if you can answer this.
Okay.
Who'd your Jay Leno?
You're checking the paper tonight. You read the paper tonight.
You ever watch Jay Leno? No. Who wants Gilbert on every day? Well, it's up to you to keep him off.
That's right. It will only happen if you dial.
It's like Channel 13.
And I'm Gilbert's only hope. Let's face it, Letterman isn't having him on. He's off Hollywood Squares. Leno has him on once in a while, but God forbid Leno let him promote something.
Right.
Jay won't even let him. He doesn't actually talk to Gilbert. What about if Groucho met your new baby? Would Groucho talk about your baby? I would assume he would. What would Groucho say to the baby?
That's one of those great talk show segues.
Gilbert.
So I read in the paper. That
Groucho
met your baby. Even though
I understand your new baby sounds a lot like Groucho Marx. Or Lon Chaney. Or someone.
Bela Lugosi.
Gilbert, I was watching The Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't watching it. J.D. was watching it, and I walked by. And Bill Maher was on. And Bill Maher, I would assume, is viewed then as a scab for going on Leno's show.
Yeah.
Now, how you are on Leno's show, right? You're a regular?
I am, but see, that's something I'm scared of. So far, they haven't called me.
Right.
You're scared to call.
Now I'm afraid they'll call because I don't know what I would do.
Now, Bill Maher went on The Tonight Show. I don't know if you guys heard this, but J.D. gave me a clip, and people were yelling stuff out from the audience. I'm assuming it's because of the writer's strike.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm assuming that. You want to hear how he handled it, Gilbert, or you don't care?
Yeah, no.
You do care.
Yeah, sure.
You're curious.
Yeah,
I'm sure Bill Maher went, yeah, you're really smart people, thanks.
Oh, great. You're going to yell out at me.
Like you wouldn't do The Tonight Show.
Yeah, all right, okay, losers.
It's kind of like when Bush announced that the war was going well.
Here's Bill Maher.
I enjoy your show. For those people that haven't seen it, I must say, even though a lot of people disagree,
they don't have HBO.
No, well,
those
it's
are
true,
the
but
people
you're probably the most honest guy on television.
That's true.
To a fault. And
I like it. Bill Maher's like, yes, that's true.
Yes, you can. I am the most honest.
Well, yes, I am.
Most people would say, I'm sure there are many honest people. No, that's true. That's actually, it's been scientifically found out that I am the most honest guy on television.
makes me laugh sometimes.
Right.
Makes me laugh a lot of times, actually. So I want to get your take on something.
What did this debate? Stop the censorship! Help save democracy! What did this debate?
Wait, you know what's fascinating? He didn't even make his point. Anybody know what he's talking about? No. Thank you. I'm going to
Johnny Carson.
What in the world is the guy screaming?
Johnny Carson wouldn't put up with that shit. The guy goes, save democracy.
I heard that part, but what's this and that? What is that part?
I don't know. Sounds like Benji at the porn convention.
Right. I'm tempted to say that had something to do with the strike, but I think that's just garden variety bat that could have occurred at any night.
I wanted to get...
And it was so entertaining and informative, wasn't it? I mean, it really enlightened us to something we hadn't been thinking about, right?
Wait, hang on a second.
Well, then a second protester started screaming something about GE and NBC. So I'm assuming it's strike-related, but I don't know.
Right. And I'm sorry I said bull. But, we have to cut that out. But I think, during the writer's strike, I think we should be able to say that word.
Yeah, all right.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, we need something.
But just don't write it down.
No,
you can't write it down and say it. Don't write it down. Now, what do you...
GE, NBC, what is teacher on TV?
I'm telling you.
No, be right back right after this. Bill Maher, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we'll be right back.
These aren't strike-related.
I don't know.
They sound more political.
I don't know. But then they quickly recovered. I guess they had everyone evicted.
They got rid of the entire audience?
Including Bill Maher?
And then Bill got right back to kissing Jay's ass about how great it is that Jay can write this entire monologue all by himself. And I'm like, I don't buy that for a minute. You think Jay's writing that whole monologue by himself?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched either show since. I think I've watched about 5 minutes.
You have a TV,
both
though.
shows.
Right?
Yes, yeah.
I think it's him and Stuttering John writing the
Yes.
Look, I was funny. I was in your makeup room, and your guy, who I love, said to me, I said, that was some monologue Jay did. And he said, well, some of this stuff, it just writes itself. And I said, you know what, Bob? Even a joke doesn't write itself.
Right.
And we've established I can say that word during the strike, right? But you are virtually the only person I know who could do that. Who could write an entire monologue by himself.
Well, no,
No, Jay, don't be modest. It's true. Because...
Superman.
You don't have to give him a big head about it.
Yeah, suck more dick.
Because Dick Cheney could never write a joke.
Do you think Jay is writing that whole monologue by himself every single night, 5 nights a week?
Oh, yeah. He's writing a monologue.
Oh. He sits by a typewriter with Osama bin Laden and the whole Taliban.
Ariana Huffington.
Oh. But,
No, I don't know. That's something it's weird because he has the same stand-up act for... He purposely never did a special because you don't want to, blow his act. He does the same act, I think, that he's been doing for, 25 years.
I hate comics who do that.
Why would anyone do that?
Gilbert, you never
indicate that he can't write so spontaneously.
Gilbert, you never update your act at all, right?